from your life? What do you really want? What do you really want from yourself? What do you really want from this whole world? Have you ever? If not, then after watching this video, you will be clear on what you really want. What is that you want from yourself, for yourself? This is Vardan Sahu, the co-founder and CEO of SHUBHAVRDAN.com, welcoming you into my channel with a warm and lovely hearts. So, today, if you really want to get clear on what do you really want, then keep watching this video till the end and make sure that you don't skip your focus in any of the part, because this whole video is going to contain a lot of valuable stuffs for you, which is at the end going to make you fulfilled and replenished with a lot of clarity, with a lot of conviction, with which if you are filled, then you'll be able to do whatever you want in your life. Am I clear? Okay, so without any more ado, let's get started with the video. And to have a better clarity on this topic, make sure that you go to the description box and click on the link and get the workbook for you. Okay, as you know that always we keep a workbook or some kind of an assignment for you, so that it will be easier for you to work out on each and every video which we make for you. Okay, so make sure that you go through the workbook and it will surely help you to get much more clarity on what you really want in your life to happen. Okay, so without any more ado, let's get started with the video. This is Vardan Sahu signing in. Getting clear on what you really want is the first step in the journey of your success, of your accomplishment, of owning whatever you want in your life. Now, whatsoever may be the case, but you should be clear about that what is the end goal you want to own. And when I say about goals, the first step to identify it is visualization. Yes, it's visualization. Yes, you have to visualize that what do you want, where you want to see yourself after a certain amount of years. What would be the date of your achievement? How is it going to be the situation, the condition of you after such and such amount of years? So this is all you need to visualize. Now again, visualization can only happen when you know that what is that particular thing you are striving for. So now let's see that how you can really find that thing which you want to accomplish and achieve in your life. There are some specific and certain methods which will help you to find and understand that what is really what you want. What is that really what you want? And I am damn sure that if you do follow the steps which I'm going to give you in this video, then you will quickly get nigh to your goals. Okay? Now the first thing is to write down your desires, aspirations, wants, needs, and everything which you desired from childhood till now. Now I want you to quickly gather your pen and paper and write down, sit in a quiet place, calm and quiet place, alone, without anybody and without any object, even without your mobile phone or cell phone, anything. Just sit alone. Calm yourself down and think of your childhood, what kind of a desire you had, and from then till now, what is that you really want? Try to reminisce each of your moment, bad or good. What kind of a feeling did you had that if I got this, then I could do that. If I had this, then it would be very wonderful for me. If I were this, then I want to become this. If I were this, if I were a pilot, then it would be very great. Or maybe like if you want to become a pilot, maybe if you want to become a teacher, maybe if you want to become a singer, dancer, an artist, anything. Okay, anything, whatever your desire was. If you want to own something, even if you wanted to own something, you want to own a car, you want to own a BMW, Mercedes, anything, whatever it may be, just write it down. Openly just write it down. Just take a paper and a pen and you yourself should be there. No need of mobile phone, nothing. Just write it down openly. Okay, whatever you've just go back to the days of your childhood, reminisce the things and write it down. Yes, Now, when you have written down, after writing, when you read those things, you will find something, you will find some of the things which is irrelevant of now that you wanted that in your childhood, but now it is not necessary. And some of the things are such that you want in your life to happen. It may be a car which you want to own, it may be a vehicle which you want to own, it may be a kind of a home which you desire for yourself, it may be a kind of a position, a prestige which you want to desire for yours, which you had desired for yourself and that you want. It may be a kind of authority which you always wanted for yourself. So whatever it may be, you will find some of the things which are very relevant in your current life situation, and now also you want to accomplish it. When you read out, you will find these things. And now from your list, separate those things which you feel relevant for you, which you feel that those are relevant as of my desires are now and which I want to accomplish now. Separate out those things and write it in a fresh paper. Now after you do this step, now you have written down your goals, you have written down your desires, now you have written down your dreams. After you do this step, the next step for you is to think why you want what you want. Why? Take that paper where you have written the segregated things, read that paper again and again and think after each line you read that why do I want this to happen in my life? Why? Think that why. Now when you read those out and when you will go for thinking that why I want this, you will find a kind of a feeling in yourself that for example, you will find that I want to become a singer. I have a burning desire to become a singer. Now while reading out the things, distinguish between your feeling and your knowledge. Now when you find those two things, for which the one which you will have, like, you feel a lot of affinity for this career, and one of it you will find as you are very knowledgeable in it, you want to really do this because you have your intelligence, intellectuals, knowledge, learning, courses done, everything, you have spent your time learning this skill and you want to do and you want to become something more and become something big into this field. But at the same time, on the other hand, what you will feel is like, I have a lot of affinity for this task, I want to do this task, I haven't learned something, I don't have any knowledge, but I have a burning desire inside myself that I will do this and I want to do this. But now you need to make a decision. Now you need to distinguish between the career of your knowledge and your affinity. And this can only happen when you have your purpose clear. Yes. Now this is why you need to think of the reason that why you want what you want. Yes, that is the case here. Why you really need what you need. Why you really want what you want. What is the reason behind? What is your purpose? What is that which is pursuing you to do that? And when you are clear with your why, then only you will be able to decide between both of them. Okay? For an instance, let's say that your affinity is singing and you're knowledgeable at, let's say, fashion designing. Now you have a lot of affinity for singing, you want to sing, you know nothing about singing, you haven't learned anything about singing, but still you just want to handle a mic and sing and sing and sing. And there is a case that if you do well in singing, you have such an affinity for it that if you try, practice a lot, then you will be able to sing very well, a soothing voice, a sweet voice, and you will do very well at singing, and you will reach at that point, you will reach to its zenith. You have that confidence in you. But on the other hand, at the same time, you are garbled that what to do. I have knowledge about fashion designing, I have learned it, did a lot of courses resources for it, spent my time, my energy in learning this fashion designing course. I have spent my whole dedication in learning, in doing this. Then how can I go for singing, skipping fashion designing? So, oh my God, give me some way what to do. Now here, only you can help yourself. You can only decide that what is the reason you want to become a fashion designer, what is the reason you want to become a singer. And you know what, not only why, but you need to think that if you go for singing, is that your real passion? Is that your real love? That if you will sing, you will not fail and you will try hard and endure yourself to reach to its zenith? Or let's say, if you don't succeed, if you don't get a chance in singing, to sing in big stages, if such thing happens, then what to do? No one knows the future, right? So in that case, what to do? There are so many questions, and not only for singing, for fashion designing also. If my family didn't supported me to do fashion designing, if my family told me to do a job, or if my fashion designing doesn't reach to its zenith, it doesn't become a big company, it doesn't become, or even if I'm unable to do a shop for it, or in case if I'm unable to open up a boutique and something like that. There's so many things, nobody knows the future. But still, you don't have to have any kind of a vagueness. You need to be very clear in what you want to do, what you really want from your life, so that you can make out and take out the right decision. That do you want to go this way or this way? Do you want to choose your affinity, or do you want to choose your knowledge, your experience, your learning? Okay? So this is something which you will come to know when you are clear with your why. Your why is clear. What is the purpose behind me being a singer? What is the purpose behind me doing fashion designing? What purpose of me it solves? Okay? So this is how you need to think. You know what? Your purpose is very necessary for you to accomplish anything. Okay? Because if you have a why, or before accomplishing anything, you will do it anyway, you will accomplish it anyway, because your why is there with you. You know the reason that why are you going to accomplish this, and you know the consequences that if I don't accomplish this, then my why will get affected, and unfortunately it is going to affect my whole life, my whole career. I will be into a detrimental situation. Okay? So thus your why should be very clear. Now the next thing important for you to know about goal setting is that why you really need to set your goals. Why you really want what you want. Now you may say that if I want this, then I want this. Why to set goals for doing this, for accomplishing this? Now why is it really important? Why do you need to set a goal? And you know what? Setting goals doesn't mean that only you will write your goals somewhere and stick it somewhere. No. There is a lot more depth into setting your goals. Setting goals means something very big, something very valuable, something that which is going to have a positive impact in your life, something that which is going to transform yourself completely, something that is going to happen with you if you set your goals. Okay, so setting goals is not a simple thing, setting goals is not a small thing. It is not something like that which won't affect you. It will affect you. And thus, I am saying that it is very important for you to understand. Okay? Now, goal setting, the whys I have. Now, I will give you 8 clear reasons that why you need to set your goals and strive for it. Now, I know and you know that goal setting is very important for you to get what you want. Right? But, if you haven't set your goals yet at this point of time, then this means that somewhere you're not exactly clear about what is the reason behind setting goals. Why is it important? So I'm going to tell you this, that why goal setting is important. So the first reason is to get clarity. Yes, you need to set your goals because you want clarity in your life. Clarity is just a one word, and it has a worth of millions of dollars, billions of dollars, because if you have clarity, then you can surpass millions, trillions, billions, arab, kharab, everything. And you will reach to the zenith of your own self. Okay? So having a clarity is such a precious thing. Because you know what? You know this very well. You must have experienced only. Imagine you driving on a foggy road where nothing is clear, no direction you are able to see, no clarity, nothing. So will you be able to drive there? Will you be able to accelerate your vehicle uniformly over that road? No, no chance. You will be always confused, you will be always unclear, vague about the future. You will be always vague about what's next. What do you want to do the next? You will be never clear about it. And thus, even if for some of the distance you drive uniformly, but after some time you need to stop because you are able to see nothing in the road. And in that condition, your vehicle can never accelerate uniformly. You can never walk continuously, and you can never be an unstoppable in this situation. So if you want to become an unstoppable, you need that clarity in your mind that why should be clear to you. Okay? Or else you will be with no direction, you'll be just riding your car in a foggy road where you are unable to see anything. Okay? So to get clarity, you need to set goals. Because you know what? Our mind works when it sees a bright light. Clarity gives you the brightness, and our mind works only when if there is brightness and clarity, which will come if you set your goals and know clearly that whatever stuff you are doing, why you are doing it, for what reason, to solve what purpose. Else, if you don't have clarity, it will be just all dark in your mind, and your mind will be garbled and will be unable to work properly, and thus you'll be always confused, you'll be always garbled, always unclear and undirected about any of the things. You will be undirected and unknown about anything that happens in your life. Okay? You're not clear. So to get the clarity, you need to set goals. The second reason why you want to set goals is to get direction. Yes, because again, like clarity, direction is also very indispensable. Okay, you need direction, because without direction you will be going anywhere. Okay, and you will be reaching nowhere. Same as that ship, which ship without its map and compass can roam in the whole ocean but can never reach where he is destined to reach. Okay, so if you want to reach where you want to reach, then you need to have the direction, the clear direction, the direction where you have to focus. Because you know what? You have to have one direction where you are focusing, because your focus when in one direction will be more powerful, more effective, and you'll be able to accomplish more better and more faster. Why? Because when your focus is on different directions, your focus is scattering, and the focus weakens, and its amount of energy also gets plummeted, and thus you never will be able to reach where you want to reach. Okay, so thus you need to have the direction, and the direction you're going to get when you set your goals. Okay, third reason to set your goals is that you are here to chase your dreams. Yes, and if your goals are set, if your goals are well set, you'll be able to chase your dreams more strongly with more affinity. And don't you think that without goals it will be a quite difficult thing to chase your dreams? Yes, and to ease that hard work, you need to set goals, because you will be clear, you'll be directed, and when you have the direction where the mouse is running, the cat will be able to move on that direction and catch that mouse easily, right? So if you want to be a cat who is chasing a rat with a fine direction, the cat knows that where the rat is, then it will be easier for her to find the rat. Yes? So if you want to catch your goals, you need to have the direction. So if you want to catch your goals, you need to set set the goals first, okay? To have better clarity, to have direction. So this will make chasing your dreams much more easier. Now, fourth point is that setting your goals will help you to measure your progress. You will be able to know and analyze that how far or how nigh you are to your goals. How fast or how slow you are. Where are your plus points? Where are you facing obstacles? What are the things who are resisting you to move towards your goal? What are the things who can be an opportunity? What are the things you should grab to go and speed up your speed and to high up your speed and to go fast towards your goals? Okay, so all of these analyzing things could be done when your goals are all set and written on a fresh paper. It is always important for you to make a track of your progress, and your all set goals will definitely help you to do that. You know what? It is very easy to feel low, demotivated, and sit back if you fail. But it takes a lot of courage, a lot of strength, a lot of self-motivation, self-esteem to feel high and level up when you fail, and to recollect all your courage and to start once again. And this needs a lot of self-motivation which can come from when you see your goals. When your goals are all set, then it helps you to be self-motivated. It helps you, it keeps you motivated, and you go on working and working and working, and you go on to your journey smoothly with motivation, with a lot of power, and accomplish things. So this is the fifth point of the reasons that why you need to set your goals. See, it is very obvious that while moving towards your goals, while accomplishing it, while striving and thriving for your goals, you will face adversities, and something may adverse happen to you, but that's the time when you need to reiterate your all set goals and recollect your power, energy and strength and avoid those adversities. Doesn't matter whatever it is, but your goal should be in your mind. Keep on reiterating it and just strive for what you want. Okay, so when you have your goals set, this is the sixth point, that when you have your all set goals ready, then it keeps you energetic and you know where you want to go, you know what you want to strive for, you know that where you are moving, and thus whatever adverse may happen to you, it doesn't at all matter to you. What matters, you will endeavor, you will face a lot of difficulties, but there will be still a lot of courage and a lot of willpower in you, because now you know where you want to go, your purpose is clear, your goal is clear, you have set all your goals, there is a lot of clarity, and this clarity will give you the conviction, and you know what, this will give you the willpower, and you know it very well that, my dear, when there is a will, there is always a way. Okay, so next, move on to the next reason that why goal setting is important. This is the seventh reason I'm going to give you that why you need to set your goals. See, when you're setting your goals, you list down the things which you want to accomplish. And when you list down the things, you know that if you have accomplished one task, then what is the next for you to accomplish? Everything is planned in such a way that it gives you a clear direction on where you want to move and what you want to do the next. And when you know what is the next for you, then your achievement is more faster and in a much more high rate. Yes, when you do accomplish a task, you move and strive for the other one and then the other one, because you know it clearly that what you need to do the next. Okay, so when you're clear with your next, there is always a faster achievement. When you accomplish a thing, it gives you a winning feeling and you strive for the next thing, and you know what, you make yourself more powerful for the next one, for the next task. Okay, so this is how goal setting helps you to make the achievements more faster and in a much more high rate than the previous rate. Okay, so let's move on to the next eighth and the last but not the least point, the reason why you need to set your goals. Now, the eighth reason that why you need to set your goals is that your goals help you beat procrastination. Yes, when you know where you want to go, the time by when you want to reach there, there is not a single penny of time for you to waste. You know that your each second carries extreme amount of value, and thus you care for your each of your second, and you do not procrastinate because you know what you want to do, what you need not to do, and you perfectly understand that procrastination is going to be detrimental for your success, for you and for your goals. And so thus your all set goals helps you to beat procrastination, and you keep on challenging yourself and accomplish and go on accomplishing things. Now here's the next step for you, that how to exactly set your goals. Now the first thing is, think of what you really want. What is that for which you can really strive? What is that what you really want for yourself? What is that? Think and come across that one thing, that particular thing or that particular set of things which you want to happen in your life, which if you get, you would be very happy in your life. Everything will be very well said. You will be a very renowned personality or something like that. Whatever may be the case, just think of it, and you know what? Just don't write it like that. But your goal should be specific. You know what? Try to find purpose for each of your goals. Every goal which you write, just think of it. Just think of a purpose for it. What kind of a purpose is that goal is going to solve? Is that a logical one? But you know what? Goals couldn't be logical, because a man could have a goal to buy a Mercedes and roam in a Mercedes car, but the logic says that there is no need of a Mercedes car, a luxurious car. You can always roam in Hyundai Santro. Yes, but yes, apart from logic, if you can think of something which can fulfill you, which can make you more happier and prosperous, anything that your dream is to become or to make someone become, or to to own or to get, anything it may be, just think of it and just write it in a piece of paper. Not in a piece of paper, but write it in a good diary which you can handle always. Now when you decide your goals, don't just write it down away, but write it down with a specific date and time when you're going to achieve that goal. Set that date. Next thing you can do is, when you set your goals, picturize it. Try to picturize it. Imagine it in your mind. Draw a sketch of it, or picturize it in any way. Pick a photograph of it and paste it somewhere which you can see always while moving here and there, while getting out of your bed, getting inside your bed, at the night, at the morning when you wake up. You picturize it. It reminds you of your goal. What picturization do? It makes you much more clear on what you really want, plus it picturizes and it reminds you of your goal, and you are much more in affinity to grab that goal, because it is being showing on your face. It is being showing on your face day and night, and how can you avoid it? There is no chance of avoiding it, right? So other than avoiding, what you can do is you can always strive for your goals, and thus always picturize it somewhere and paste it somewhere so that you can see that, and it always reminds of your goal, and you are very clear on what you really want. You may tell somebody of that you are going to achieve this goal, or you have decided this particular goal for yourself, because when you tell somebody, they also keep on reminding you, and you know what, when someone knows that you are going to do that, then for making them show that you must the affinity of you to grab that thing, to show them is it's higher, so you are more into affinity towards your goal. So now you are into a much more stronger affinity to grab your goals than then. Now always make plans in advance. Okay, whatever goal may you fix, whatever date it is, whatever time it is, just plan your first step. What is going to be the first step? What is going to be the first thing which you're going to do to move your first step ahead towards your goal? And you know what? Try that you do something, some activity which always keeps you a step ahead towards your goal. Always think of people from whom you need assistance, to whom you can delegate your work, from whom you can take guidance. All of that planning you need to do. That who are the people, what are the tools, what are the accessories, what are the things that you'll need while working on to achieving your goals. Okay, there may be people, there may be some objectives, there may be anything, any tools or accessories. Okay, any guidance, any support. Now the last thing I can say that how you can achieve your goals is that take actions on a daily basis. Yes, on a daily basis take action, because then only are you going to move much more faster towards your goal. Okay, towards your goal. Okay, now let us look on that what goals to exactly make. What is the classification? Now the goals you can have as pro-visionary goals. Those are short-term goals, and the goals you can have as long-stand goals. Those are long-term goals. You want after 3 or 4 years, or after a long period of time, you want to see those things to happen with you. And the pro-visionary goals, or the short-term goals, you want to own within some days or some weeks or some months. Like for example, your short-term goal could be to handle a pen of maybe 3,000, or to have your own laptop, or to have your own desktop, or to let's say you have your own toolkit or something like that. It can be a short-term goal, or your short-term goal also can be to gift a cycle to your child, or it also can be to run 500 meters in certain times, in certain period of time. It can be anything. Okay, anything which you want to achieve in a short period of time. Okay, so that is your short-term goal, and you need to write it separately in the category of short-term goals which you want to achieve, and then comes the long-stand goals which you want to achieve within a long period of time. Like if you want to become a great public speaker, so you need an endurance and endurance of maybe 4 to 5 years, or minimum it may take 2 to 3 years to become a TEDx speaker, or a great public speaker. So for that you need a little bit of more time. Okay, so that can be a long-term goal. Or if you want to become an IAS, so that can be a long-term goal. Or if you want to own a Mercedes, that can be a long-term goal. And like that, you have a whole list of your long-term goals. But again, do remember that both of these goals, short-term and long-term, those are not just like that written. They are with clarity, purpose. Clarity in your purpose. They both are written with clarity in your purpose. What do you really want to accomplish? Okay, always remember the thing. And with this, last but not the least, one thing, if you may ask me, that Vardan, you have told me everything, that why to set goals, how to set goals, what to set. Now tell me when to set goals. Now if you ask this, then let me tell you. You are going to set your goals not from tomorrow, not from next day, not from Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday or Friday, nothing. From now itself. Throw your phones aside, throw everything aside, lock yourself in a room, be alone, sit alone with your all peace of mind, think of it and write down your goals. Okay? And remember that you write down your goals with full of integrity, honesty. Okay? So with this session, this first video of the goal setting series completes here, ends up here, and do not forget to click the link in the description box and take your workbook so that it becomes easier for you to set your goals, and you will be much more clear in setting your goals while going through the questions given in the workbook. Okay, So make sure you click on the link in the description box, use that workbook and make your task a little bit easier, okay? And remember, do not procrastinate. Do that, okay? And also, please, if you like the video, if it helped you, then press the like button, press the bell icon, press the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, do whatever you want with it, but the subscribe button should turn from red to gray. Fine? So do that. Do share this video with a lot of people, with your friends, family, close ones, relationship, enemies also, because if you want, because you know what, why your enemies also, because you're going to do something good only, okay? So it doesn't matter, it may be your friends or enemies, because there is a say that when you serve this world selflessly, then this world will serve you and this nature will serve you endlessly. And here I'm not telling to serve something selflessly, but I'm only telling you to share this video so that it can help much more people, much more needy people. So do the good job, share this video, comment down below if you want anything to be discussed further, if you have any of the doubts, anything, any suggestion you want to give, okay, you want to appreciate me or my work or this video and the facts and the steps which I have shared with you in this video, then please do not feel shy to use the comment box. It is for your use, okay? So do that and show me some love. That's all I can say. So till then, this is Vardan Sahu signing out until we meet again. Bye bye.